Hello, my North friend. Would you like to partake in a raid of the peasant lands, brother?
Of course!
Really?
No.
So Heimdallr, Heimdallr, Mime-Dealer, Mr. Mime-Dealer?
It's Heimdallr, you whore.
So Heim, as I'll call him for the rest of this video, since no matter how I say his name, someone will get tilted, is an axe-wielding maniac that goes around murdering people.
Here's Heimdallr.
I'm actually really impressed with Hi-Rez for having the foresight to make Heim's crits do less damage because of the way his auto attacks work. It's just a shame that 70% of 1350 is still 950 damage in one basic attack. Who thought this was okay? Look at this afro, does she look like she's having a fun time? I'm as big an afro hater as anyone else, but I wouldn't wish this kind of demise on my worst enemy. Despite having an ability that literally does no damage, Heim still manages to have the highest damage output of every god in the game, while simultaneously having some of the most obnoxious CC I've ever seen. They basically took Heimdallr, an already toxic ability that everyone hates to be on the receiving end of, and said, fuck it, let's give it to a hunter, make it do more damage, and give it some glitchy, seizure-inducing animations to boot.
Hi, Phil Swift here for
Heimdallr's ultimate.
the super strong
Broken bullshit.
that can instantly patch, bond, seal, and repair.
Your gameplay. Because you suck at this game, lol noob.
The base hit alone of this ability is plenty of damage, doing 510 and 90% scaling, but for some reason he needs to do 3 ticks of another 100 damage, and then just for good measure adds another 250 on the end for fun. Someone tell me why this ult that takes 0 skill to hit among a ton of other benefits needs to hit almost as hard as Cuckoo's ultimate, which actually takes skill to hit. The most frustrating part of this ability for me though isn't even the damage it does. Sure, that makes me want to uninstall Smite, but the fact that any shitty Heim player can just press 4 and get out of a bad situation makes me want to throw my PC out of the window and quit gaming for good. Getting dived on in a teamfight? Press 4. Now you have a good 5 seconds to put a tower between you and your adversary, or wait for teammates to show up and nuke the guy from orbit as soon as he returns from his traumatizing journey through the Muspelheim. So we've established that Heim's ultimate is literally Kumba's but better, right? Well, fool me once, shame on me, Hi-Rez. But fool me twice, shame on you. Heim's 3 is literally Jing's passive but better in literally every way. Somehow lose a trade? No problem, just take your Uber X ride through the Bifrost and be back in lane in under 5 seconds. Yes, I know Heim doesn't actually lose trades to other ADCs, this is just hypothetical. Jingwei's passive was nerfed a while back so she can only fly roughly to the tier 2 tower of duo lane, since before she could fly beyond the tier 1 tower, so explain to me why Heim can now do the same thing but literally to anywhere on the map. Oh, and it reveals enemies, basically giving Heim free wards so that he can cover an enormous area, allowing him to spot out and thwart the futile attempts of his enemies to gank him because they're worried about him being 15-0 at 10 minutes into the game. Seriously, if you've ever wandered over to duo lane as a jungler and instantly got sent to Nilfheim before you could even see this guy, this is probably why.
Hey, knock it off! There's a kid back there!
I'm in danger!
Burn in the fires of Muspelheim!
Maybe since Heim's auto attacks hit so fucking hard, I can stay out of his auto attack range and poke him from there. Nope, because he can just press 2 and somehow poke you from outside of auto attack range in a massive AoE that ends in a knockup. Yeah, not only does this ability do 370 base and 180% scaling, yes, you heard that right, 180%, it also knocks you up and away from Heim, which perfectly sets you up to be hit by one of his 30-ton semi-truck level auto attacks, at which point you're probably dead. And even if you're not, he can just press the aforementioned 4 key on his keyboard and delete you from existence. But that's enough ranting for one day. As always, this was meant to be satirical and just to poke fun at how overpowered Heim is currently. If you enjoy the god and even main him, I have nothing against you, he can definitely be fun, and once he's nerfed a bit, I'm sure I'll enjoy him a lot more. But yeah, I'm done here. Catch you guys in another video later on. Have a great day, stay safe, and peace out, you nerds.